Welcome back to Hoopy Stories Podcast. Put basketball in proper perspective. I'm Dillon Ball. This white boy Chris. That's Ray. And we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna talk about the most improved player, frustrating players, and then a debate: Al Horford versus Brook Lopez. But you see the playoff picture. What's been going on? What's been
That's
popping off the
that's
screen for you?
that's disgusting.
What?
Disgusting. The West, just in general, I know I'm about to disgusting.
Uh, what's the most
The
disgusting part?
the Dallas fucking Mavericks.
I knew you was gonna say this. So that's who we starting with.
God damn it, a goddamn disgrace.
Get it off your mind,
Got
man.
got people
Talk
like
to
me
me.
looking stupid. Like, man, it's the best trade in Mavericks history. Shit, I don't know about that no more.
You, you said that.
I did because of the potential that
Ooh.
it had. Because of the potential that it had. Best trade they did. They didn't. They finally they got off their ass and did something. But this shit clearly ain't looking good.
What did I tell you? I said if that shit was gonna work out, Josh Green would have to step up, and I say the Dorian Finney-Smith that loss is gonna be felt. What man? Say man, that's why I said Dorian Finney-Smith was
But
a
it's
top
like,
five defender. You can noticeably see we ain't got nobody to throw on nobody.
oh, nigga, when LeBron came and killed us, I was like, bro, can't nobody guard this man. Can't nobody guard him.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Not even
That boy,
slow him
I'm
down.
talking about he handing out buckets like his Oprah, nigga. You get a bucket. You get a bucket. Like, it don't matter who y'all put on me, you're going to get a bucket.
My thing is, let me look. Let me make sure I ain't speaking out my ass. Yeah. Oh, Mavericks is sixth in offensive rating. Guess what they is in defensive rating?
I know they ain't 30th.
Nope. Just take a wild guess though.
I'm definitely I'm going easy in the 20s.
They're 23rd. What do you think they are
Now,
in assists?
in assist,
Mm-hmm.
middle of the pack.
So around 15, something like that. That's what you would think.
Mm-hmm. 15 to
29th.
20. Oh God.
Yep. 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 And did we lose
That's
three
kind
in
of
a row?
kind of
Damn, we
depressing.
don't. No, we didn't lose three in a row. We beat San Antonio yesterday. But before that, we lost three in a row. We lost to Memphis twice, and then we lost to New Orleans. And New Orleans ain't even good this year. So, well, at this point in the season, they was good early in the season. But let me look at this San Antonio game because I know Luke and them didn't even play. So, okay. Yep, Jaden Hardy and Josh Green both went over a dub, but they both well, Jaden Hardy went 5 for 17. Josh Green had 21-73. He went 50% from the field, hit a couple of threes. Maxi Kleber played. I like that. Uh Christian Wood had 28 and 13 off the bench. If we was a better team, he would be in running for defensive six man of the year. I almost fucked up and said defensive player of the year. That should
I
have
caught
been
that.
nasty. That would have been nasty. Christian Wood,
Yeah,
but
no.
so you think the who's been more disappointing, the Mavericks, the Warriors, or the Lakers? You could throw the Timberwolves in there too.
Disappointing. I still
Yeah,
go. I'll still go to Warriors just because, nigga. Why can't you win on the road? That's literally that's a problem. I can't really say Minnesota because for them to still be in the spot, I still think that Ant is taking over that team and doing what he's supposed to do. The Lakers are clearly better. It's just they always got to focus on the health of the big two, but they got pieces around them to where they can actually win games if one of them motherfuckers go down. So I don't really, I don't really feel that off about them, but it's really the Warriors, in my opinion. Like I know Andrew Wiggins ain't there, but some shit just don't look right to me.
I just think, man.
Like they had a moments, but then there's other times you be like, what are y'all doing?
I just think, man, I bet if I go check they turnovers, because I don't even like watching the Warriors. I was supposed to watch the Warriors Clippers game, but I didn't want to because just I feel like the Warriors just too sloppy with the basketball, bro. I be hating it. Like they the most laziest team with the basketball out of any good team I've ever seen in my life. They be like the way they turn the ball over is I don't be fucking with this shit, bro. Especially Curry. Like Curry, that's why I don't even consider him a point guard. But the only thing is they number one in assists, but I wonder where they at in turnovers.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I don't know, man.
they average 16 turnovers a game.
Damn.
That's 29th. They're 29th in turnovers. So that means it's only one team worse than them. I wonder who it is. If
Mm-hmm.
you had to guess who you think it is,
In turnovers,
yeah.
man, I couldn't even tell you. I don't even be looking at turnovers for us as a team. But if I had to guess,
So
probably be a young team.
okay, now guess at the young teams. 'Cause I got it right here for you.
I was gonna say either Houston or San Antonio.
Houston by point four. 16.6. And the Warriors is a veteran team and they at 16.2. So now you can do people I just want people to understand this. They almost have the same amount of turnovers per game as the Houston Rockets. I'm not trying to get too passionate about it, but come on, bro. People be acting like that type of shit don't exist because the niggas won championships. I'm like, man, and hey, because everybody keep the same energy with players you like, especially Ray. I like Curry, but ever since he said that, I've been watching Curry more. I ain't gonna stunt. The block he had against Drew Holiday and just his overall performance in that game against the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? That was legend shit. But that shit don't take it from what's been going on all season. And it's just like he just too sloppy with the ball. And it's just you right. He's literally right next to the Rockets. Like no.
Yeah, that's not good.
Ray, you with us?
Yeah.
What you on, man? What's going on with you?
Sustain and maintain.
What what's been bugging you about the current playoff seeding right now? Just how teams is playing. Who you looking at? What you been paying attention to?
I'm gonna start off by saying how disappointed I am in DD. They say when a coach come out and say that he sat out a game because it's not injury related, but y'all fighting for a play-in spot. That just I don't know. That don't make sense to me.
Wait, hold on. What?
He wasn't hurt
So
last game. He
so
sat out against Houston, and we
oh,
lost that
okay.
game.
Because I was watching some of that game. I did see AD didn't play, but you know how I think. I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga didn't hurt his foot, pinky toe.
In the words of Darvin Ham, we felt it was best to rest him in a back-to-back game.
How old is Anthony Davis, bro?
Old enough to tell them I'm playing in this fucking game.
And then people got to understand the Rockets was on a little road too. They had just beat the Celtics the game before they beat the Lakers, and then the Lakers can't afford to sit nobody. Your team's not good enough, AD.
Well, the problem I have with that is just, well, for one, you hurt yourself more because not only did you lose, you lost to a team in your conference. So that's going to be more important than losing, say, if it was somebody in the East. That's why you see motherfuckers when they sit out games. They sit out games in the other conference versus the ones in their conference. The only time they miss them if they actually hurt, because
Yeah,
those games mean more. So now you sit out against the Rockets because you think the guys can handle it, and then they don't. So it's like, man, shit, fuck all this rest. Playoffs finna come.
and that's what I'm
The
saying.
playoffs are coming. You need to ramp him up. He ain't got no more excuses.
But my only thing with that is you still supposed to beat the Rockets though. But I can't even say that because they still got like multiple like first round picks and stuff on their team like everybody else. So
Y'all seen Trae Young lately?
I have not.
I tried to watch one of them. Which game did I try to watch? I know they've been on a losing streak and it was not looking good. Trey Young been killing, but y'all they still been losing. So only
They
Lamelo
didn't.
gonna
They
show
didn't beat
what.
Wizards.
They beat the that was 2 games ago. They on a 2-game losing streak since then. They ain't won since the 10th. It's the 17th, 16th. They lost to Boston and Minnesota back to back. They got blew out by Minnesota. Trae had 41 though, so you know what I'm saying. That's cool for him. His stats.
I mean,
I,
how he playing now is gonna be crucial for them going to the play-in.
I think they having a new coach and a new system he trying to put in place. I feel like this season pretty much gonna be a wash. I mean, they might still make the play in or whatever. I don't think they're gonna be dangerous. They don't know the system. Like he don't really know the rotations that he like, the rotations he trusts. I be thinking about all that type of shit when it comes to
A new
like
coach and this
yeah,
late in the season.
yeah. Because I was listening to a podcast the other day. They were saying the same thing about the Celtics. They was like, man, Missoula is still figuring it out. Like, because you just coming off a whole different finals run with a whole different coach. And the
Yep.
Boston Celtics ain't playing exactly how they played last year. I don't know if people noticed that or not. But they've been shooting
They
way.
they started off somewhat similar, but yeah, as a late, especially since the new year for sure, you can just tell like they don't know.
I mean, I feel like I don't know. I was watching the Kings and the Bucks the other day too, and man, Giannis the best player in the world. We've been established it, but De'Aaron Fox, bro, like he was doing similar things athletically. Y'all know what I mean by athletically, like run, jump, shit like that. Like shit Giannis was doing, De'Aaron Fox was doing it just to a lesser extent, and just Giannis just a better player. But hey. Fox look like he can hold his own with anybody on that court for real, for real.
He can. It just took a minute for people to see it because he was in Sacramento.
And when
Yeah,
you lose, ain't nobody gonna talk about you. I don't care how
Man,
good you is.
how
man, the
serious y'all gonna
Lakers.
take him?
Well, no, it depends on the market. That's why I say that. We talked about the Lakers all goddamn season last year, and they didn't get over 500 one time.
That's that LeBron effect.
Shit.
That is nasty. That is nasty, Chris, bro.
We talked about that motherfucker all goddamn season.
Man.
But
Hey, I
nah, I
forgot the
mean,
Clippers. I know Ray been keeping up with them Clippers. I know they've been rolling a little bit. They've been rolling a little bit, man. I ain't gonna hate on them.
man, shit. You know what? I, I just,
Oh no, fuck
I
that.
ain't
Chris, what's
watching them
going
to
on
the
with the
playoffs.
Nuggets? Fuck that. Chris, what's going on with the Nuggets? Let's get them, Ray.
Man,
Been
I
doing all
knew
that
this was
talking.
coming. I knew this was coming. Man,
What's
look,
going on?
my boy is just, it's one thing when motherfuckers already know that you don't play defense. But goddamn it, when you just blatantly don't give a fuck. And I
Bro.
mean, I'm like, damn, I can go out there and score on this nigga. Cause I mean, he literally just he just letting them go by. He's like, shit, you want to get by? Shit, cool.
Say, man.
I was like, yeah. That's why I said what I said when I said the Rams. Like, yeah, Jokic is literally gonna take the MVP away from himself doing this stupid shit. Because we
see,
don't
Chris.
nobody look at him for defense already as it is. We all understand that. Nobody is looking at him on the defensive side of the ball. But what do I always say? Just show me a little
Just
effort.
effort.
Just get your nigga. And guess what? You have naturally God-given size. You already big. Just get in the fucking way. That's all I ask. I don't need you to try to get in the chair. I'm not asking you to try to act like you defensive player of the year. I'm not even asking you to guard the best player. Can you just get your big ass in the way?
Oh, but see, man, I ain't gonna stunt. I kind of set you up for this one, Chris, because everybody blaming Jokic, but y'all know that shit
You
ain't
know the
Jokic fault.
real. You want to
No,
know what the
I'm
real
not.
part
No,
is?
I'm not.
Jamal Murray.
His inefficient shooting.
I'm not putting it. I'm not
Jamal
putting
Murray.
all of it on him. I was just speaking specifically as far as his MVP conversation.
Oh
If
yeah,
we
nah, he out the
talking
MVP
about
conversation right
yeah,
Every
now.
time I was
if we
watching
talking
games, I'm
about
like, the
if
one
we
thing I
talking about
noticed.
as a whole, then yeah, all them motherfuckers look bad. Jamal Murray, you ain't got no excuses and you ain't got no time to be doing this bullshit. You've been hurt the past 2 seasons. It's time for you to step up, sir.
Let me tell
Hey
y'all what
Gordon,
Jamal
DJ,
Murray.
you want to
What?
know something? You probably noticed this too. One thing I
What?
noticed is Michael Porter and Jokic can have a good game, but if Murray don't show up, they gonna lose. Murray and
Yeah.
Jokic can show up, and Porter can have a bad game, and they still gonna win.
Yeah.
Like
It's
that,
the Jokic and Murray show.
I don't think Murray understands how impactful he is to that team. I'm like, I understand I got 3 pieces that are pretty good, but you're the second option.
Porter
Like
Jr.
Michael
is
Porter
the
can't.
third. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's some things that Michael Porter lacks that you can bring, and when you're not bringing it, Jokic is on basically out there by himself.
Okay, let me tell you.
It's some things I used to try to blame and throw at Jokic, but when I actually sat and was watching these, I'm like, I can't really blame Jokic for nothing.
Yep.
Nah. That's the whole team. Like even Aaron Gordon's starting to play like some shit. And he's normally one of the most consistent people I see as far as
It was
his play.
one game. I think it was against Toronto. Jokic didn't play that great, but
I ain't gonna lie.
For the most part, you rarely gonna find games where you just like, man, Jokic did not do his part. Just about every game, Jokic is doing his part. And I understand it's a team game, but I'm like, if somebody like when I heard Chris saying about the defensive part, we know he's not the greatest defender. I'm not even gonna say he don't even give effort. I'm gonna say more so he don't give effort on a consistent basis.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I mean, that's how good they are offensively though. Like they've been skating by because Murray was having better games throughout the season. So we was kind of overlooking, oh man, he don't even give effort every play. Like we knew he was a bad defender, but now it's like, okay, now we actually picking at it because they're losing now. But it's hard to overlook how bad Murray's been playing versus how bad Jokic is on defense.
Everything y'all saying is true, but when I dig through the numbers and when I catch the games, I catch like you said earlier, right? They're gonna go as far as Murray's scoring load can handle in terms of the scoring load, because regardless of what we think or whatever, Murray is the number 1 shot taker on their team. You remember when I was comparing Jokic to Steve Nash, and what I meant by this is this. He's the best player on the team, but it's because of his facilitating, his ability to make everybody better. It's not because he's the most dominant scorer or this or that. It's because he knows where Jamal Murray likes the ball. He knows how to get it there. He gets it there efficiently. He knows where Michael Porter spots is. He knows Aaron Gordon where he likes to catch lobs from and how to throw. Like he knows how to control the pace of a game. And he knows how to facilitate like nobody in the league. But in order for that to work, Jamal Murray has to score at a high level efficiently. And that's what he used to do. When we looked at the playoff run in the bubble, Jamal Murray was carrying the scoring load and shooting efficiently. Over these last few games, especially the losing streak, Jamal Murray is at 37% from the field. He had 3 games under 30% in the last 5. So, and he's taking 17 shots a game. So if you ain't getting over 30% field goal percentage and you're taking 17 shots, that is the problem. I'm not just gonna blame him specifically, just all on him. But if them percentages go up, those wins go up. Yeah. Because they have 2 losses out of those 4, that was under 10 points, and Jamal Murray is shooting under 30%. So if he was shooting his averages, they probably win a couple of those games. And we're not looking at this losing streak as bad as we're looking at it now. So, because I've been hearing everybody killing Jokic when, that it be so narrative based. And it's just like, damn, y'all ain't taking a closer look and being like, hey, the scorer is not scoring. So that's just my thoughts on that. It's not all on Murray, but a big chunk is on Murray. How y'all feel about because I was looking at the Timberwolves play the Celtics too. And what I think all they need is Cat to come back. And because they just lack scoring at this point. They don't lack nothing else but scoring. They got defenders, they got rebounders, they got assist man.
Hustle players.
Yep.
That's one thing. That's one thing I have like about I mean, you don't never want to wish injury on the team, but you get to see those people out there that's hungry, that's looking like that's probably not gonna get too much playing time when certain people come back, but when they are out there, they like, hey, I'm trying to move up that depth chart, and that's how the new look Timberwolves been playing. But yeah, I would say that's the only thing they really lack is another dominant scorer beside Ant.
I think Nas Reed could get some 6 man of the year love because he been kind of hooping a little bit. I ain't gonna cap. That boy got like 11 points, 5 rebounds off the bench. I still think Bobby Portis might get it because he averaging a double off the bench. Giannis team is OP, bro. We gonna have to quit acting like Giannis just got a bullshit team too. He's definitely not because I was hearing some MVP talks and they was just like Giannis and look what they doing. But hey, that team is built perfectly around him. And it's not a bad thing because I still respect everything he's doing because he's definitely the guy. And he's proven it over and over again, fourth quarters and second halves. But they got Brook Lopez. He got killed by Sabonis the other day. But Brook Lopez might get Defensive Player of the Year. Drew Holiday, the best perimeter defender in the league. Giannis didn't even have to really play no defense like that when I watched him play against the Kings. He was guarding Trae Lyles. I wasn't playing when I text y'all that. He was guarding Trae Lyles. So that's another reason why I think Giannis.
How did Lopez get into a fight? What happened?
Just Trae Lyles and Giannis kind of got into it. But early in the game, Brook Lopez got his eye busted. Like his eye was bleeding bad early in the game.
You already know them Lopez brothers crazy.
Crazy. I was just about to say that Lopez came out of him.
That nigga big too. That nigga big in the hole. They was trying to stop him. I was like, it took like 4 niggas to stop that nigga.
Crazy
big,
with his size.
Bro, Coach Rambo taught me a very important lesson a long time ago. I don't break up no fight, especially with somebody that goddamn big. Let them niggas fight until they get tired and then break that shit. That's what he said. He said, let them fight until they get tired and then break it up.
Oh, yeah, I do remember him saying that.
That's hilarious.
Because he literally just broke up a fight. He's like, shit, I ain't jumping in the middle of that. I let them fight till they get tired and then I take them on where I got to take them. He said, what I'm going to jump in there for and get hit? Like, what? And we talking about some kids.
How many fights it's been this year? It's been a lot of NBA fights, ain't it? Or am I tripping?
It's been a good amount.
Mo Bamba and Austin
Speaking
Rivers.
of NBA fights,
what's another?
This Draymond and Dillon Brooks thing has just been comical.
Oh yeah, Dillon Brooks and what's it called? Mitchell got into it.
This has just been comical. So, God, I love the internet. This is why social media is king. This nigga literally said he wanted to model his game after Draymond when he was in college. He said he wanted to be the Draymond Green to this team. And look at us years later. Years later.
They say idols become rivals.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things.
Yeah, he started talking shit like, where would Draymond be if he wasn't that? You trying to be that? We can ask the same question about you.
They're fighting for the same title, though, Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Draymond is just
Dillon
Draymond
Brooks
is
can't be
better
what
at
Draymond
it.
is, though. I don't look at Dillon Brooks as a facilitator.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Draymond
talking
is
about.
not even on.
I'm talking about he just trying to get in that conversation as one of the best role players in the league. Because regardless of what we say about Dillon Brooks, he's one of the best role players.
When I see him play on offense,
is Dillon Brooks in the starting lineup on Memphis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see him being a legit starter? Like
he gotta be
anywhere he goes,
he gotta be the worst starter I see right now.
Like if you put him on another team,
in a playoff
like a playoff contending team, do you see him being a starter on any of those teams?
He better than Isaac Okoro. He better than goddamn. Let me see who else.
Hold on a second, DJ. Hold on. I want you to be because when I watch Dillon Brooks play on offense, I don't see nobody who works on their game. Like the type, like when I see him take some type like them teardrops floated, I'm like, bro, is this your first day ever attempting a teardrop? I've never seen an NBA player throw up like how he attempts shots. I'm like, bro, this just looks very elementary to you.
Okay, let's just go down. Let's just go down.
Like, it looks unpolished. Like his game is unpolished on offense. I don't even when he dribbles. I'm like, bro, is this your first day picking up a basketball?
Let's go down the list. The list is going down right now.
Game is his defense.
The list is going down right now. Will he be a starter on the Bucks? No. Would he be a starter on the
He would start over Grayson Allen.
No.
Hold on. He would start over Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen actually looks polished on offense, though. And he's an actually solid defender, so no, he would not.
Hold on. Let me make sure I ain't tripping. Because let me see how bad of a shooter Dillon Brooks is. I know he's bad, but let me see.
I'm not talking about what his numbers show. I'm talking about when I actually watch him play, I just be like, ew. Every time he touch the ball.
He got 48% true shooting. He's been in his last 5 games, he's been shooting 36% and 26% for 3. He's been taking
He's been shooting what from 3?
He's been shooting 26% from 3 the last 5 games.
So let's go down this list again, shall we? Now that you have So let's do this again. Is he going to be a starter on the Bucks? No.
I might go Grayson.
Is he going to be a starter on the Celtics? No. The Sixers? No. The Cavs? The Knicks? No.
He would start on the Cavs.
No, he would not. He would probably start on the Nets because they got a bunch of twos over there anyway, and why not throw another one?
He'll be a 6-man.
He would start on the Cavs, bro. Y'all picking Okoro
over who?
Yeah.
Okoro. You taking Okoro, right?
When I look, man, how many times when I look at Brook's game, it frustrates me to see that that's an NBA player playing like that.
Boy, Okoro been shooting 57% from 3 last 5 games. Let me see.
DJ, you can. I know I'm not the only. When I watch him, I just be sitting there like, man, somebody was sitting right by me right now. I could point these things out to them because I don't know. I don't know.
No, I've this is how I feel about this.
I've never seen an NBA player like. It's not even the shot selections. It's just how he shoots it. I'm like, bruh.
Oh, so you think it's more than shot selection? See, I'm thinking it's shot selection.
Bro, I'm thinking.
You think it's skill?
You ever went to a pickup game and you see people play like these dudes is, man, heck no. I don't even want to run with these dudes. They ain't even good. He be throwing those type of shots.
Oh.
In the NBA, though.
You feel this way too, Chris?
Huh?
You feel this way too? Like it's not even just the shot selection; it's just his actual skill level.
It's skill, bro. He sucks.
His skill level on offense is terrible.
His offensive skill level sucks.
Like when I think about all time that I've seen, hold on. He's top 5.
Y'all do let's just
skill level I've ever seen.
Let's break this down. What player in college did you know that didn't want to score? This nigga wanted to be like a nigga that does not want to score. This nigga, he never worked on this shit. Clearly, if you want to be like Draymond Green, you're not working on shooting. You're working on defense.
Sorry, bro. Y'all just fucked my head up. Cause Dillon Brooks, I watched him at Oregon.
The more we talk about this, the more we talk about this,
do you feel confident that he's about to make that shot, DJ?
Not now. I thought it was a shot selection thing. I didn't think it was.
I'm talking about from rookie year to now.
But he done had games in the playoffs where he done went off. So it's like I didn't think it was a skill level thing. I thought he was making ball-head decisions.
It wasn't in that Warriors series.
Yeah, he had some games against the Warriors, bro. He did have some games against the Warriors for him.
I ain't talking about empty stats when y'all getting killed by 30 points and now you got time to go against the second string. Like I ain't talking about that. They was getting killed in those games. You talking about he had a good game because he ended up with 20 points. I mean, they lost by over 20 points. I mean, what does that mean? When you had meaningful time going on, y'all was getting cooked.
Oh, it was 2020-21 that had me fooled. He averaged 26 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists in the playoffs, and he shot.
He didn't do that in the season.
He shot 50% from the field, 40% from three. That was 2020-2021. So I still was thinking about that.
They only played. Well, how many series they
5
played?
games. They only played 5 games. But you know,
that's the best 5 games he ever played in his life.
Hey, it could be, but I'm saying that's you know, your first impression be the last impression because shit, that's the only time.
They went to the playoffs again after that.
I wasn't paying attention.
It didn't last long.
Because Ja Morant was playing bad last year. I was paying attention to that. And Desmond Bain was killing. Brandon Clark was killing.
Yeah, he did play offense. Like he only played, but he didn't play. He didn't finish the second series. So
Ant ate his lunch in that first series, that first round. Ant was eating that nigga lunch, bro.
They lost.
If Ant didn't do that dumbass shit at the end of the game, and it was game 7, wasn't it? I think that was game 7. Ant did that dumbass shit when he was I think he tried to go for a steal.
Cat was trying to act like he was Kobe.
Say, bro, Cat needs to come back.
Y'all the microphone trying to talk like Batman. I'm like, bro, what? Yeah, you know, man. I just gotta go ahead and do that. I'm like, bro, what? Aim your voice.
Man, that's funny. That boy Ant be averaging 25 a game. Yeah, Ant was he was cooking. Oh, it only went 6. It only went 6. I thought it went 7. But damn, Dillon, y'all done open my I'm finna watch for that more when I watch Dillon Brooks. Cause I didn't think he was just
watch when he tried to do them floaters. I'd be like, why do you even like? I thought this was just like a one-time thing. Then I see he does it on. I'm like, bro, this is a regular occurrence.
Okay.
Like, why is this shot? Like, why is this in your arsenal? It don't even look right.
Damn. So I think I'm taking Austin Reaves over him too.
When I look at Austin Reaves' offensive game, yes, his skill is way ahead. It's not even close.
Austin Reaves remind me of a in-depth, not even a in-depth, not even no poor man's version, but an in-depth version of Manu Ginobili. Just the way he's shifty around the basket. That should remind me of Ginobili a little bit. But like the poorest version.
He still got I don't know. It's something about Austin Reaves that's still just missing though. That I feel like he can still just make it take his game a further step. Like
no. Austin Reaves is gonna be this.
I don't think that's gonna be something.
He gonna be like exactly what he is for the next 8 years, bro.
I wouldn't say.
Exactly. I feel like if he had some dribble moves, that would be kind of.
He can dribble.
Like, he had his moments where he got some crossover moments.
How tall is he? About 6'4"?
Somewhere in there, 6'4", 6'5".
He got a handle, but he got like a small forward's handle instead of a guard's handle.
Yeah,
and that's the problem.
I think that's what I'm talking when I say he missing something. I think it's just that quickness.
Yeah, because that's why I say he's a super core version of Ginobili.
It's moments where his game don't look as smooth, and then other moments where it's like, okay, you did something. Because I don't know what was going on at first, but it's certain parts of his game just like it's not looking good.
I think he got my favorite Euro step in the league right now. In terms of like role players,
it's kind of like a deceptive type of thing. Like he'll be going slow, and I know he just like he'll have this little small explosive spark where he does that little first step, and then he'll switch it back, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know you was about to do that.
So, speaking of the Lakers, bro, y'all think they could beat the Thunder in the play-in game, bro? Thunder look nice. I'm not gonna cap. Say, bro.
It depends on who all gonna be there for the Lakers.
Okay, I got this one question. I know I'm all over the place, but we're gonna get into our topics in a minute. But would y'all take SGA over Ant, like to
Nah,
build a team around? Okay.
nah.
What about you, Ray? Chris
No,
said no.
I mean it's easy. It's easy to go with Ant because for what he brings on both ends of the court.
SGA play defense too, though. But you want to know
It's
why I
not
go
on Ant
Ant?
level, and Ant can guard way more positions. I think at a more effective rate than SGA could.
SGA get more blocks though. SGA kind of provides slightly
I
kind
don't
of
really
rim
care
protection.
about that.
He get more steals too. SGA play
Name me a
good on
name me
ball
a name me a point guard in NBA history you care about. Man, look how many blocks he get in. Like nobody ever cared about that, or a shooting guard, whatever you want to call him.
He gets steals too, though. But no, I'm saying this why the only reason why I'm taking Ant over SGA is for durability. SGA don't play enough. SGA get hurt. Like when SGA start his rise, because right now he's rising. When SGA get in his prime peak years, they gonna be probably, hey, if he don't stay on that court, they gonna be talking about him like fucking one of them like AD or somebody. He don't play enough games. SGA don't play enough games, bro. He never has either. I feel like that's my biggest worry with SGA. But player for player right now, SGA is a dog. I think they both could be. You think which one will be? So you think Ant will be a better number one on a championship team, better than Shea?
I just like what I just kind of like what Ant brings to the table more. Like I don't know, like I just like the energy like that. Like I know there's never gonna be a night that he's gonna cheat me. Like I know that he's gonna try to play every game, and I just feel like he got the better intangibles because right now he is carrying that team. Cat ain't been there most of the season. Rudy Gobert ain't been. I mean, we don't even talk about him no more.
But hold on though, Chris, because SGA carrying that team and they're in the play-in with his roster. They starting 3 rookies.
Yeah, but I know he's carrying it, but he's missed games too. They have had to go without him.
Yeah, I'll give you
When
that
I
because he don't play enough games. That's the only. I got Ant over him too, but I'm just saying, if it was just like if this was 2K and injuries was off, this all I'm saying. I'll go SGA. If injuries was off, and I knew I could force him to play 82 games, I couldn't not take Shea because Shea. I think how many games they play have went on this year? I think they like in the 60. SGA played 58 games this year, so it's not that bad this year. But
and
he
I
had
think I would take,
Missing a
and I
lot.
mean I understand that SGA is still averaging what he's averaging, but I would like Ant just because I feel like ain't like I feel like I think Ant is a little bit better than him from three, so I found like I'll get all around scoring from Ant.
Oh man, but hey, SGA, the
I
way
mean,
he
SGA can do the same. No, SGA can do the same thing on the inside. I ain't taking that away. I
I
mean,
was just
shit,
gonna
that's how
say
he gets all his points.
they build walls around him like he's Giannis. I watched the which Oklahoma City game I just watched. I think they just played. Damn, who did they just play? Hold on, because I had literally just watched SGA and they was playing somebody and he just was relentless, bro. He a relentless little nigga, bro. Like in terms of just like he don't talk a lot, but he's relentless, bro. Oh, they play Brooklyn. They play the Knicks, and they got a lot of wing defenders. They got Finney Smith. They got Cam Johnson. They got Mikal Bridges. They got Claxton, Finney Smith. Bro, they all had they turn guarding him, and they were dealing him up in the first half. But that second half, that boy stopped missing. He ended up starting like he was under 50%. At the end of the game, he was over 50%. So or at 50%. Like SGA, he's a legit can win you a game against anybody damn near. And for him to do that against Brooklyn with all their defenders and they play hard, Brooklyn play hard. The fact that OKC pulled their game out, they started 3 rookies and SGA was the engine. I don't know, man. I don't know. SGA, I think he getting underrated just because he's on such a trash team. So I don't know. But I don't know. I'll take Ant just durability, but skill, I'll go SGA. It's just me.
I hope they meet in the play-in. That would
Nah,
be
they're
a
gonna
good
meet the
game.
Lakers in the play-in. They're gonna meet the Lakers in the play-in.
That's
Man,
stay
that
how
shit
it
can
is
still
right now. They still
change.
got like 12, 13 more games.
That's what I'm saying. That shit can still change.
I want to see Timberwolves and Mavericks, and I want to see Thunder Lakers.
I
I
don't
like
want to see
those matchups.
Timberwolves and Mavericks.
Ain't gonna go to work.
Boy,
He gonna kill whoever. That's oof. Ooh, and I hope Cat don't come back because he's gonna kill whoever too.
bro, we gonna lose.
You don't think Cat gonna have no rest? He done missed the whole season just about.
I think he's one of those offensive players. Nah, I think Cat's special offensively. I just think he's stupid. No, no, real talk. I think he's special offensively, but in any area of the game, passing, defensive, awareness, all that stuff, a D minus. But offensive skill, he's an A plus in my mind. For that big of a dude, can shoot like that, he can take it off the dribble. He got a post game. He got a mid post game. That boy, offensively, and that's all they need is offense. So if he can come in, buy in, be second man to Ant, and he can just get his buckets, like he basically can play a KD type role. I'm not comparing him to KD, but just come in and
Nah,
get
like,
buckets.
cause he can, yeah, he can get it. He can score efficiently. So I ain't mad at it. You ain't
But he
got to
got to
get up
understand that.
17. You ain't got to get up 25 shots, nigga. But
Yeah.
just take smart. But say get these, 15, and just make sure they smart.
Nah, he still got. I still want him to go get 22, 25. I still want him to go get 22, 25 because the Timberwolves are so bad at scoring, bro. Jalen McDaniels was taking all them
Oh, I
easy
thought you
shots.
meant like actually like doing like a KD. Don't yeah. I mean, KD mess around, get 30 off of 12 shots.
Yeah, that's true. But that's the same thing.
Oh shit, where's my damn iPad at, man?
Okay, but before we start getting into our topics, because this was just a little of us doing a little free talk. Because I feel like I like this format. Have a couple topics, but we start free talking just about what we see at the beginning. So anything y'all want to cover before we move into the our topics like most improved, frustrating players, and then the debate?
I got something I want to say.
Let's get it.
So I had to do a lot of thinking this past week since this that last episode we did with this kid and Nash debate, and ever since you just was talking about the East was weak and the West was this and this, for whatever reason, that's all I saw on my timeline. So I went back and I just did a little brief look, and I was like, well, shit, something they added up. If the West was so goddamn dominant, why were the same two motherfuckers in the finals every goddamn year?
Bro, because those were all-time teams with top 10 all-time players, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Hell no.
Who in the West at that time that was a top 3, top 4 seed wasn't an all-time player, didn't have an all-time player in the
But
history of basketball.
Nash them didn't get good until the Lakers wasn't great no more when Nash was winning those MVP.
But no, that's what I'm saying.
We
I'm
only had to
not
worry
trying.
about one team really that had all time like top 10 all time talent out of Tim Duncan. What other team had an all time top 10 player?
The Lakers?
Kobe was getting knocked out in the first round. So tell me again, the other team that was making
hold
deep
on,
runs
hold
in the
on,
finals
hold
in the
on,
West. That's
hold
what
on,
Chris is
hold on.
asking.
Hold on. So you said I said Kobe, and you said they get knocked out in the first round. How many games?
You don't
did
have to
Kobe
worry about
take
him.
them? Hold on. How many times? How many games did Kobe take them in that first round?
The first MVP that Nash won, Kobe didn't make the playoffs. So take him out of that.
I'm saying just in general, the people that Steve Nash was playing in the Western Conference was tough competition, all-time competition. I don't see why y'all not
talking about
understanding
the
that.
season. We talking about the postseason.
The Mavericks in the second round, they had to play the Mavericks in the second round. That was a 58-win team.
And name it a top 10 all-time player.
I'm just trying to figure out. That's a lot of hard work for it to still end up to be the same two teams
They're the
in
top
that
10
bitch
power
every year.
forward.
Steve Nash not a top 10 point guard?
Yep, but Steve Nash not as great as Dirk, though. And he not as high all time as Dirk.
Boy, you going to make excuses for Nash, man. This is Nash.
It's not an excuse. I'm saying Nash wasn't the caliber of player to be dominating that conference. We both know. We all three know that. But I'm saying I still respect what he did as an individual
Kid
talent
was?
and what he did as a team success. Kid, bro, that nigga was playing who the fuck? He played the Celtics. The Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. They played another trash team. You know the Celtics was 41-41 when they played them in the second round. And then when they played them in the Eastern Conference Finals, they had won 44 games. Y'all not gonna hit me with that bullshit. Y'all comparing the Tim Duncan teams. You got even the trash Kobe teams was better than the Celtics teams. Just off the strength of Kobe. Kobe and Lamar was better than Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker. If y'all don't think that,
a couple times, they only played 2 times a year, and there's a couple seasons where Boston was sweeping them. So we're not about to just say them Lakers team was better than them. That's not a fact.
I don't know. I know that Mavericks team was better than any team on the Eastern Conference. Any team in the Eastern Conference. They won 58 games.
They lost to the Miami Heat.
Okay.
So
I'm just saying, bro.
What you just said wasn't true.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying the East was weak.
That's crazy. You just said that. You say it was better than every East.
I just don't understand how, because it's like, because you was like, yeah, because what I said, so you pretty much want to respect the Pistons and the Celtics, they was on the ones that beat the West. And I'm like, well, damn. But at the same time, it's like, but this is my thing though. But at the same time, it's like you're acknowledging that they went up against 2 of the greatest teams ever assembled in history.
Say, bro, if
Nash went up against you, that what you said. You said Nash was going
in the finals. Nash had to play them in the Western Conference Finals. If Jason Kidd, bro, listen, if Jason Kidd was in the West and he had to go against Tim Duncan in the conference finals, he wouldn't have made it to a finals either.
How many Western Conference Finals you said Nash went to?
He went to
3.
2. He went. Oh, he probably.
What years did he go?
He went in 02-03. He went 02-03 with the Mavericks, and then he went again when they played the Spurs. I don't remember the exact year though. Hold on. Bro, why are we starting this debate over again?
They didn't play Lakers in the Western Conference Finals when Kobe and Paul was together.
Why are we rehashing this damn argument, bro? God damn.
No, I'm asking because you said he went against the Spurs.
He did.
Oh, maybe he went 3 times then.
He went with the Mavericks once, and he went with the Suns twice.
Okay, there we go. Because I know last time you were saying he was a 2-time Western Conference Final player, something like that. And I was like 2 times.
Oh, he probably. I think he went I think he went 4 times because he looked like he went again in like 2009, 2010. So he went to 4 conference finals.
Is that the? Yeah, okay. I think that's the year when.
That's when they beat. That's when the Lakers. That's the one when the Lakers. Yeah.
A crazy shot and what's it called? Hit the Suns coach as he was running back down the court.
Bro, come on, man. Y'all is so fake. They had to play Portland, San Antonio, then the Lakers. That's a tough road, bro.
You said Portland who?
Portland, San Antonio, and then the Lakers. This team wasn't all that with the Blazers because Brandon Roy got hurt, so it was just Aldridge. So never mind.
I think the Suns probably would have went 6 or 7 maybe, but I think the Suns still gonna pull it off.
They went 6 with just LaMarcus Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge was a dog.
Oh yeah, Portland, hell yeah.
But man, I ain't finna rehash the Steve Nash shit, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, bro. I don't believe it. I think Steve Nash was a better individual player, and I don't want him to get knocked just because he didn't win, because I didn't expect him to win. I never thought Steve Nash was going to win no championship. Did y'all?
With the Suns?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro,
Shit, when you
remember people
2
were
MVP
saying,
seasons, hell yeah, we got expectations to get a championship.
I didn't.
and
I know
well,
basketball. I didn't.
I'm finna say on the street, people were saying, man, Mike D'Antoni ain't gonna win no championship with that type of style of basketball.
Yeah.
They don't play defense.
Well, we been knew that. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all talking
All
about
he
Steve
preached
Nash,
was offense. He don't preach no defense.
but I'm saying just as I'm just trying to give Nash his flowers as an individual player, because I don't like when people down. Damian Lillard was just talking about this the other day. I don't like when people down a nigga just because he didn't win. Like, it was like, shit, man, we didn't really have too many winning expectations for Nash, for real, for real.
He was speaking on from a perspective though of the new culture of basketball and how people try to take the shortcuts and stuff like that, and then they still try to like, oh well, you know, this guy got a ring, but look at the way he got it though. Like, how you gonna talk down on me not winning the ring, but you praise this dude for going to join up on another team with some already established players, and then you like, ah, well, you know, I think that's what more so he was talking about versus just like, okay, from an era that Nash came in. And I mean, people, I hate how people try to make it sound like this is a new thing. People have always said winning is the ultimate goal on any professional level of sports. Even when you're in high school, you want to win.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like when you're a top player in the country, you are not going to hear about them getting knocked out in the first, second round. When you're a top player in the country in high school, college, most of the time they're making deep runs or if they the real deal.
But my thing with that though, Ray, is still is if a nigga nice, whether he's winning or not, because you know, winning is all situational, right place, right time. This gotta happen, this gotta happen, this gotta happen. It's like it's a lot that come to winning. Sometimes it could be a nigga fault why he not winning too. But like if you Steve Nash on them Suns teams and you losing to teams like the Lakers with Kobe and Powell, you losing to teams like Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. Like, those is not just no losses where you like, man, Steve Nash, you trashed in the hole. You couldn't beat Tim Duncan. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. Oh, you couldn't beat Kobe and Powell. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm not gonna put him in those conversations with those guys. But I will respect his talent level and be like, man, Steve Nash was nice in the 2000s.
Well, then be a man of your word and stop talking about the journey in the Eastern Conference. Damn it, they got to the finals and Nash.
My whole argument with the Kidd versus Nash shit was Jason Kidd would have been going through the exact same thing if he was in Steve Nash's situation. That's what I'm saying, because they're the same level of player. Jason Kidd wouldn't have been getting over the Kobe hump or the Tim Duncan hump either, though. That's what I'm saying. And so it's like it's null and void to bring up how far Jason Kidd got, because we know why Steve Nash didn't get that far. And if the roles are reversed, we can all agree Jason Kidd wouldn't have got that far. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna say Kidd at a higher level than Steve Nash as a player just because of that.
So
and
even one time that he did make it not count for anything.
What you mean?
Jason Kidd played in the finals with the same player that Steve Nash had. They both played with Dirk.
That's true. I mean, if you want to bring that up, you can. But then at the same time, you could say that was a younger Dirk. He wasn't ready to win in 02-03 when they went to the conference final. So, and then Steve Nash and Dirk don't work together as a from a team building perspective, because they both suck on defense. You can't have two dudes like that. Two highly powered offensive players that can't play no defense. Remember, that was my whole thing with these Mavericks, with Luka and Kyrie. It's the same thing as like a Dirk and Steve Nash. Y'all might can outscore some people, catch a couple people looking, but at the end of the day, y'all not gonna win no championship because of defense. So, okay. But yeah, man, we can agree to disagree. I don't think y'all wrong or y'all stupid or nothing. I just don't agree with Jason Kidd being a better player just because of how far he went or just because he won. Because I feel like they are the same caliber of a player, and just in my personal preference, I like Steve Nash individually more. I say I like Jason Kidd more as a team-oriented guy, but whatever. But it's many different ways you can talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I feel like nothing just one way, and I gotta stick to one type of logic. Like I hate that type of shit. I
It's
would take Jason Kidd in these
crazy.
situations, and I'll take Steve Nash in these situations. As an individual player, Nash. Team player, Kidd. Defender, Kidd. Shooter, Nash. Playmaking, around the same.
We had a debate about two other players, and the way that you just described your logic on how you would pick Kidd in certain situations and pick Nash in certain situations. When I was saying that about the two other players, you didn't see my logic that way. You were just like, no, I'm taking him regardless. Like, and I was just like,
so you want to do the most improved, or do you want to get into that debate?
We can get into the most improved.
All right, because we gonna get there, Ray. Because you know what I'm saying. You called me out on my logic. We get there.
You already know who I'm talking about too.
All right. Okay, so who should win the most improved player? I'm finna go look at the FanDuel odds, but y'all can say who y'all think.
I got three players in mind.
All right, go ahead.
Number one I got on the list is Lauri Markkanen.
Okay. You took mine.
Number two, I got Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
And number three, I got Mikal Bridges.
Oh, you lost me there. Chris, you got some dudes? We gonna talk about it. Let's see everybody get through their list. We gonna talk about it because Chris, you got a couple.
Damn. Because I had thought, I ain't think that, but I ain't mad at it. But I only had two. I had Brunson and Markkanen.
That ain't bad. See, I had Tyrese Halliburton and Lauri Markkanen.
I kind of felt like I was gonna hear his name come up.
I don't like Tyrese Halliburton like that, but then when I looked
he fell off.
You think so?
He had a good argument going into like
All-Star weekend.
But I think they're tanking too, though.
That, he kind of started getting injured a lot, and even when he came back, it just wasn't looking good.
I think they started tanking, Ray. I think this is no real talk. I think they started tanking because I feel like they wanted to see what they had at the beginning of the season, see if they can compete. But I still think in their mind they're a few pieces away, and they're already a young team. They're not gonna win nothing in the play-in playoffs. So I feel like they like, okay, we're gonna see what Halliburton can do. We see he can do this, and that. We see Matthew can do this, and that. So we're gonna shut y'all down. We're gonna try to get a couple more young pieces because it's Indiana. They're not gonna get nobody in free agency, so they're gonna have to build to the draft. So I feel like they still want to get top draft picks. So I think they kind of like what Oklahoma City do with Shea. I feel like they doing the same thing in Indiana with Halliburton. Because I'm not the biggest Halliburton guy, but that nigga been balling. He been averaging 28, 29, and 13 in his last 5 games, shooting 45% from three.
Last 5 games, it ain't enough to put him in this argument, though.
I mean,
look at him a whole season. He ain't nowhere near what Lauri Markkanen have been all season.
I mean, they both
he ain't nowhere near where Ant been all season. Ant was
they both got way better teams too, though.
Ant.
Yeah, but we talking about individual performance. We ain't talking about.
He's averaging 20, bro. Do y'all not know Tyrese Halliburton's numbers? He's 21, 10, and 4. That's ridiculous.
I'm not saying those are good numbers. But from start to finish, he is nowhere near those guys. He had huge dropouts throughout the season. It had huge dropouts throughout the season. Anthony ain't even missed games this year. Mikal Bridges ain't missed games this year.
But Ant going from 21 points to 25 points, I understand he got way better on defense. He giving way more effort. He's becoming a hustle player on top of being a scorer. He became an
all-star player.
Yeah, but I'm saying he ain't
being a true number one this season.
But he hasn't had the statistical jump of Halliburton and Lauri Markkanen. I see what you're saying in terms of just like actual being a winning player. But the most improved award is about what was it's a stat award, I think. Nigga go from 16 points to 25, they gonna give it to him. Ant ain't in a new role. He just doing his role better. He probably is in a new role. He ascended from the second option to the first option, but I still don't think. I don't know. I mean, you can make a case for Ant, but I don't think you can make a case for him over Halliburton and Markkanen. I got Markkanen, Halliburton. No, Markkanen, Brunson, Halliburton, and then you can throw whoever in there. But
he just ain't played enough for me, man.
What the fan do? Oh, I'd
They
say
had 70 games. He already done missed almost 20 games for this season. No,
I'm not putting Halliburton. Let me go through the FanDuel top 10 real quick, right? They got Markkanen, SGA, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Tyrese Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, Franz Wagner, Jaren Jackson, Tyrese Maxey, and De'Aaron Fox.
They put De'Aaron Fox up there
on that list.
Huh?
De'Aaron Fox may be high on that list.
But he's going.
He done ascended past all-star status. He a superstar caliber player now. Forget all that. He missed the all-star game. That dude playing on another level right now.
He is, but we gotta wait to playoffs before I say he a superstar though.
But yeah. I been say I had to, when you said that, I thought to myself, have I been slipping on my logic? Because that's usually I say stuff like that. I gotta wait to the playoffs. But man, it's some players you ain't gotta wait to watch. You can just see, see certain things about Fox and just say it's
gonna translate. It's gonna translate, but we just gotta literally kind of just wait till it do though. I think it will.
I understand though. I can say I will look dumb if they go out there and get knocked out the first round, or even if they do make it out the first round, but he's looking bad out there.
Yeah, y'all don't think Bam got a chance? Cause
a chance for what?
Most improved. Never mind, bro.
No, I was asked. I thought you was talking about something else. I didn't know you was talking about.
Because he averaging 21 and 10. Wisdom went to 21 and 9.
It's got to be the most quiet 21 for a season I've ever heard of.
You right. I gotta wait for it. Okay, if we had,
you want to talk about? He went from 19 points last year to 21.
Okay, yeah. I'm throwing them out. I just was thinking because I was like,
bro, he decreased in rebounds, he decreased in assists, he decreased in steals. He still got the same
Okay.
Everything you can really say it. He went down in field goal percentage. He don't shoot threes. He increased in his free throw percentage. But yeah, I mean he right where he belongs.
Y'all thinks who do y'all think have gotten better from last year to this year out of Sabonis and Adebayo? Y'all think Sabonis clears him now? Because people were saying Adebayo was better than him last year.
Sabonis is a poor man's Nikola Jokic.
I think Sabonis is doing the same thing he was doing in Indiana. I just think it translates to better winning basketball in Sacramento. I mean, he was getting double-doubles in Indiana. I mean, now it just matters more.
So, is y'all surprised by the top 5 for the most improved? No, for the most improved, because it was Lauri Markkanen, SGA, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Tyrese Halliburton.
SGA was a problem last year. Like, why is he in most improved?
I was feeling the same thing about Ant.
I'd say Ant kind of took off even more in the playoffs, more so than he looked like a legit number 2 last year. Now he looks like a legit number 1. That's a huge leap.
SGA is averaging 30, right?
But I'm saying SGA was a number 1 last year. It ain't much you can leap from that. All you can just say is, "Oh man,
he don't leap about 7 points though."
But if you was averaging 24 points and now you're averaging 30, how's that most improved? You was already showing me you improved. If you averaging over 23 points, you can't get no out. No, you should not be eligible for that.
Okay,
it was already a bucket.
Okay, so I'll scratch out SGA. You right, I give you that. I'll scratch out SGA. I'll scratch out Ant. So we really
T-Mac went from what 8 points, 13 points a game to 26 or something like that. That's like whoa. Okay, yeah, this dude a problem now. Like he a number one option now. Like SJ was already a number one option. Just because you improve more don't mean oh yeah we got to get you most improved because you never won it before. Like no.
I mean, I can get with that, bro. I can get with that, but so
Another
okay.
thing is, I think another thing is people who've been in the league 5-6 years. No, cut it out. This is a 3-year, 4-year player award. Like, stop it. You've been in the league 7 years almost.
Didn't Ja Morant get it last year?
Huh?
He shouldn't have got it.
Ja Morant got it last year. I didn't like that either. But I'm saying if you gave it to Ja, you can give it to SGA.
He shouldn't have got it.
SGA been in the league longer.
But he got it. Ja been in the league.
I'm saying, haven't SGA been in the league longer?
Bro, SGA is like 22.
Nah, he older than that.
It's his 5th season.
Yeah, you forgot the clip.
What season is it?
You forgot the Clippers SGA.
What?
You forgot SGA played with the Clippers.
And no, I didn't. But I'm saying, what season is Ja in? What season in the end?
3, 4.
I think it's 3rd.
Ain't his no damn 3rd. He'd been to the playoffs twice.
It's oh yeah, his 4th.
So it's same shit. And he came in the league at 20 years old. So SGA
it's different.
1 year.
He went from his first 2 seasons, he was averaging 17, 19. Out of nowhere, he jumped to 27.
So he went from 19 to 27?
And became a better rebounder. Was shooting way better from the field. Was shooting way better from the 3. Like a lot of things in his game got way better.
This dude is averaging 30 points. He's averaging 6 assists, 5 rebounds, almost 2 steals and a block. He's literally sounding like, bro, you watch him, it look like he's doing everything, and then you look at the numbers.
But I'm saying once you enter that 23 plus points per game, you already missed your mark. If you didn't win it, if he didn't win it last year, if he didn't win it his 3rd year, you kind of out of contention now because it's like we know you're a great scorer. Most improved players, that's what they give it to. Like, oh man, he made a humongous leap in his offensive game. Like, at this point, it's like, dude, you're established now. We know who you are. We can't say you're most improved. Like, we know who you are.
Right, this one.
Most improved is somebody like, man, we was overlooking this guy, or like, man, he wasn't really doing much these previous years, but now he's just a problem now. Like,
but this is the question I got for you though, right? This is my question for you though, right? We were looking at SGA as a potential all-star, and we was like, oh, he got all-star potential, right? But now we're looking at him like he got superstar potential. Same thing like we did last year with Ja Morant. Because if you look at SGA numbers, he went from 24 points to 31 points. That's 7 points. What did Ja go from?
19 to 27. That's 8 points. But he was also younger. I know. Soak it in.
No, bullshit started playing on my damn phone, on my damn laptop. I don't know what happened. But damn, I was cooking your ass too. But Ja Morant, if you look at his season before he won most improved, like you said, he went from 19 points to 27 points.
From his 2nd year to his 3rd year.
So that's 8 points.
Yeah.
And SGA went up 7 points, and he was averaging more. So to go from 24 points a game to 31, that's still amazing.
That's not a most improved season.
No, but
you was already having an all-star.
He's in the play-in. They got the number 2 pick last year. They're in the play-in right now.
How do you win most improved when you was already putting up all-star numbers the year before?
Because look, if you look at SGA numbers, they went up 7 points. His free throw percentage went from 80 to 90. His 3-point percentage went up 5 points. His team success has gotten better. They went from the second worst team in the league to now they're in play-in contention. That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. I'm saying if you can give it to Ja Morant,
it's not a team. It's not a team. I don't think they care about if your team in the playoffs or not. I've seen people win most improved, and a team was when they're making the playoffs.
His numbers and his percentages went up too, though. So I'm saying,
that's cool.
why
I'm saying he missed out on he missed out on that window, though. That's all I'm saying.
He only played 1 year longer than Ja Morant. What window did he miss?
And Ja Morant got that award 2 years ago.
Okay, we agree to disagree on that, but yeah. Why can't Jalen Brunson ain't higher? I would give it to Jalen Brunson over Markkanen and SGA, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, they got him third.
I mean, Markkanen just he went. I think he done increase in what, like 11 points.
Yeah, Markkanen should be the runaway, but Brunson wasn't on shit last year either, though. If you just look at his overall averages, we knew he was killing the playoffs.
What he averaging now? 24.
Jalen Brunson at 24. Yeah, he went from 17 to 24.
Like 16, 17.
16 to 25. 16 to 24. So how much is that? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 8.
11 points.
It ain't 11.
Twisted.
But I ain't mad at Markkanen, though. Y'all, how good y'all think Markkanen can be, though? Like, he could be a what on the championship team?
I mean, I don't see. That's how you view people. I don't view everybody as, man, what would you like on a championship team? Because there's some people I don't measure everybody at that level, especially if they ain't never seen the playoffs before. Like, I can't just be like, oh yeah, he'll look like this on the championship team. I don't know what you like in the playoffs. So I can't even do that for him. Like, he's never made a playoffs before, so that'd be tough for me to say what he would look like on a championship team. And I ain't seen what you look like on a playoff team.
Okay. So we all pretty much agree that Markkanen pretty much probably gonna win it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So we can move on to the next topic. So the most
when I seen that, when you had texted, I was just like, this dude here, I already know who gonna be on some people that's gonna be on your list.
We gonna do it together. We gonna start. We just all gonna name. How many you got?
Be in no order.
How many? It really don't. How many you got, Ray?
I didn't even write none down, but I can for sure tell you some people.
That's cool. Go ahead. Pop it on.
Jordan Poole, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, Dillon Brooks, Anthony Davis, Patrick Beverly, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, DeAndre Ayton. As of late, he's been playing better, but it ain't enough for me to just forget about how frustrating he still is. Let me see. Who else?
Chris, you got some names?
Man, shit.
Because we gotta do it. I'm gonna make a banner for it and scroll it across the screen. We gotta come up with 10 names.
How many I name off? Like what, 7, 8?
And we gotta rank them too. We gotta do that real quick. Because after this, we only got one more topic, and we pretty much done. But so we gonna take our time and do this list. So out of everybody, who's the least most frustrating to watch out of the people you name? We go because
I say Anthony Davis because it's not so much as he's frustrating to watch. It's just he just stay injured. Like, I seen this dude. Oh my god, that made me so mad. he put his hand on somebody, and next thing you know, he started holding his wrist. I was like, bro, what happened?
We got Anthony Davis. Chris, it's your turn because Ray went. It's gonna go in a circle, so it's gonna go
Oh yeah,
Ray.
another person you
Chris,
add to that list is Zion Williams.
He not
Oh
frustrating.
man.
Frustrating to not watch.
Give me CJ, man. Put CJ McCollum on that list.
So we go. Everybody go get a name until we get 10,
Give me
and then
CJ,
we gonna have to
man.
rank them. So this nigga put CJ on there. Damn.
Who you got, DJ?
Oh my goodness. Who has made me say, bro? Because I don't discriminate, bro. Grant Williams, he's so hard to watch, bro. Grant Williams, that dude, he be calling for replays in the first quarter. He be like, bro, he be twisting his finger. I'm like, bro, it's the first quarter and you flop.
You ain't even got that much juice to be doing that.
Exactly. That's not that don't frustrate.
I be laughing. I be overlooking it. I'm like, bro, get to the game, man. God,
Okay.
dog.
Ray, it's your turn again.
He said Grant Williams.
I went on a
Grant.
But now we gonna narrow it down to 10. So we got Anthony Davis, CJ McCollum, and Grant Williams.
Dillon Brooks.
You know, can all here say what annoys you about him? What makes him frustrating to watch?
It's just his skill level. And
That
then he talked too much too. I'm like, it's one thing. I probably wouldn't even like it probably wouldn't frustrate me as much if he didn't talk as much as he did. Like if his game actually backed up what he said, I'm like, okay, I mean, you still annoying, but hey,
you back it up.
Game. But it's like it makes it worse. You go out there and we watch you play, like we see you. Like it's not no behind the scenes stuff. Like we see what you do on the court, and it does not it don't add up to how you talk.
Chris, is you on the clock?
Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma, yeah, I like that one. I was thinking about him.
Goofy as fuck. The nigga's too goddamn goofy. The nigga be just stupid. So
it's my turn. I'm adding another wizard on here. Bradley. Motherfucking Beal. And remember, we're going to have to put these dudes in from 1 to 10, 10 to 1. But, yeah, I got to put Bradley Beal on here because he get paid superstar money, but he plays like a borderline all-star. Like, for the amount that he gets paid, it's like on any given night, he can get outplayed by anybody. And it's just like, I don't want that as out of my $200 million. How much he make? However much he make, I know it's a lot. But for the amount he gets paid, he frustrating to watch just purely because he get paid too much. And he's the definition of empty stats to me right now. So, Ray, it's your turn. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 4 more.
I'm going Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. Why are we adding him to this list?
I mean, every time he was in a starter role, it was just, I don't know, it didn't look right. And he used to the shot selections, missing open guys, like how you a point guard and you don't your court vision is that terrible. How your playmaking that bad, and as an NBA level talent as a guard, it's just a lot of things I'll just be watching in his game. I'm like, bruh, these are things that can no longer be taught. This is who you are. Like your playmaking, you either have playmaking ability or you don't. That's not something you can learn once you at the NBA level. And the fact that his playmaking is that bad as a guard, that's frustrating in itself. Like he think the only playmaking ability he has is scoring. Like everything else that come, like people, like I'm like it's more to playmaking than just okay, I can take this shot.
Yeah.
And
I
sometimes
agree
he don't even have the shot. I'm like, bro, that was a terrible shot you just took. And he be walking back down the court like, my bad. Oh my god, that really when he did my bad. I'm like, bro, we know. We just seen the shot you took.
Okay. So we went on the pool rant. Okay, Chris, it's your turn. You say we getting spicy the way these rants coming. Okay, Chris, it's your turn.
Kyle fucking Lowry.
Well, you
No
just added.
explanation.
You don't even
I
play.
can say, has he played enough so he be
Yeah,
frustrated?
no. He said, we go Adam. We go.
That's
Adam.
why. That's why it's frustrating because it's like, what the hell happened?
Uh,
Like I know he's nasty when he's out there. Like I'm not saying that he's talented, but it's like, my man, what happened? Like, did you get that ring and just say fuck it? Because if that's what it is, I'm okay. I just need to know.
man,
He has disappeared since that ring, though.
His
That
body,
shit.
man.
Oh my god.
Bro. He don't even look like he in the NBA. If you would have seen that nigga somewhere, you wouldn't think he in the NBA. You'd think that nigga, I don't know.
Just a regular nigga.
That nigga stomach be poking, that's all I'm gonna say. But it's my turn. Say, man, I got a rookie on this list. He's my favorite player at this current draft class that just came in. But boy, is this nigga frustrating to watch. Paolo Banchero. Nigga would go off a 31 game. And it's part of just being a rookie. But he was doing this shit at Duke too. So he would go off a 31 game. The next game he have 11 points. And then it'll be like 30 against the Celtics. And then he have 12 against the Hornets. He'll have 25 against the Cavaliers. And then he have 15 against the Rockets. It's like shit like that. It's like, bro, say you got to get up for every game, young fella. Every game. And it's just like you got to. And then he settles for a lot of jumpers too. So I got Paolo Banchero. It's like you got to be more consistent and you got to dominate in the paint. You 6'10", 250. So Ray, it's your turn.
Russell Westbrook.
And it's the last one, y'all. Russell Westbrook. This is a perfect one to end. Y'all smile. No explanation. We all pretty much get it, huh?
No explanation needed.
Okay. So this is who we got. Anthony Davis, CJ McCollum, Grant Williams, Dillon Brooks, Kyle Kuzma, Bradley Beal, Jordan Poole, Kyle Lowry, Paolo Banchero, Russell Westbrook. Now we gotta rank them. So we go start at 10. Looking at the list.
I'm gonna say AD.
So we go keep 80 at 10.
Yeah, because he acts when he plays, he shows up. Those other guys, and I don't know. I say 80 at 10 though. That's my number 10.
How you feel about that, Chris? You cool with it? I'm cool with it.
80 at 10.
Yeah. Or is there anybody else on this list that you were like, well, this is the lesser of
number
the 10.
I can see that.
Okay, so 10. So it's your turn, Chris. Who should be number 9?
I'll say Paolo because he's still a rookie.
I definitely agree with that. I just had to put him on here just because I expect a lot from him.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I ain't gonna stun 8 looking at this list since it's my turn. I'm gonna go CJ McCollum, man. I don't even really like him being on here like that. I'm gonna go
Why?
CJ, man. It's like he does his job, bro. He's a third option type of guy.
And he was bad as that sometimes.
Man, DJ,
you know how bad you gotta look sometimes to be bad as a third option?
Nah, DJ. I think he has his place on this list.
It's cool. I got him 8.
Yeah, can't really be mad at that. Because
It's your turn.
the people left on the list is definitely more deserving.
It's your turn, Ray. Go ahead. We at 8.
Number 8. No, we at number 7, right? Because we already got AD, Paulo, and CJ. So
Oh yeah, we at 7. You're right.
7. I'd probably go Kuzma.
Okay, who's left? Kyle Lowry, Kuzma, B.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Kuzma. I'm cool with it. You cool with that? You cool with that, Chris? Kuzma at 7.
Kuzma at 7. Yeah, I mean he's still a cornball, but I guess he ain't too bad. He got lucky.
Who turn is it? Chris, is your turn for 6. Yeah,
Who
it's your
all
turn.
left?
10, we got AD, so AD off the board, Paolo off the board, CJ McCollum off the board, and Cal Kuzma off the board. So that leaves you with Bradley Beal, Jordan Poole, Kyle Lowry, Russell Westbrook, Dillon Brooks, Grant Williams, and Bradley Beal.
Go ahead and get Kyle Lowry out of there. Get long. Yeah, I'll put him at 6.
All right, that makes perfect sense.
That's where it gets tough.
Hey, Cat, look, he ain't playing. He know his ass will be over here. But
It's another name on here that ain't on here that I'm surprised. He's a superstar. Because he for sure can be frustrating at times.
who, Embiid or Tatum?
Luka.
Yeah, Luka, Trae, Tatum, and Embiid could have been on here, but they so.
Oh my God, Tatum for sure. I don't know why I said Luka over him.
Yeah. So 5.
Did you see what Tatum shot the other day?
Yes, I watched the game.
That's been a recurring theme. Now I'm like, bruh.
Hey, I ain't gonna stun.
Am I have to go back and say Brown is ahead of him? Because this is crazy. Brown be shooting efficient and be outscoring him.
I watched Brown too. That nigga was missing layups. He got hot at the end of the game, but he be playing a lot of wild.
Tatum didn't get hot at no point in the game. They talking about.
Hey, McDaniels can clamp up though.
I hate how they said they was like thanks to Brown and Tatum scoring. I'm like, oh, Tatum went off this game. I go to box score 4 for 18. I'm like, bro, what?
Okay, to get back to this, because I'm at 5, I'm gonna put Bradley Beal. Tatum should have probably been, but I got Bradley Beal at 5.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So 4 is you, Ray. You got Grant Williams, Dillon Brooks, Jordan Poole, Russell Westbrook.
I say Grant Williams.
I'm gonna have to object.
Oh, wait, who left? Who's Grant, Dillon? Wait, who was left?
I'm gonna have to object, bro.
Who's left again? It was Grant,
Westbrook,
Russ, Dillon Brooks, and who else?
And Poole.
Oh, okay. And who'd you just say?
I put Grant.
I mean,
that's tough.
I want him higher, but it's up to you, Chris. I object. It's up to you, Chris.
Okay, so if you had to pick somebody other than, because I was thinking
the only other person you can put right there is Poole, because
I was about to say I was thinking Poole.
Yeah, man, when Poole
and the only reason why I say
than Grant does, and that would make and then his role got even.
The only reason why I say Poole makes worse. The only reason why I would put Poole there is just because I feel like Poole is just better at what he does. Like, he is frustrating as shit, because we all know that he'll have them times where it's like, God damn, are we sure they should have paid you? But then it's times where he was there. He was carrying the load when Steph was gone.
No, it's a lot of games where Clay was cooking.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Oh
say
yeah, that
Clay.
too.
And Poole had made 30 points, but he took like 25, 30 shots to get that 30 points.
I mean, that's the if I would have, I'd probably put Poole at 4. I put Poole at 4, and then if I put Grant at 3. Like, I'm sorry to jump the gun, but because they're the only two. Because, but that's how I would do it because they're the only two that's like interchangeable.
So who do we have at 5? Kuzma.
Uh,
No, we had Bill though.
Nah, I can't believe Kuzma was. What's Kuzma before Bill? So we got AD, Paolo, McCollum, Lowry, Bill.
shit, did we
Bill
skip
first.
that nigga Kuzma?
I thought we did Kuzma first, then Bill.
Damn, wasn't nobody writing this shit down?
I was, but they must accidentally deleted. But we can put Kuzma before Bill if that's how y'all got it. Because I can't remember. I knew it was one of them. So if Bill is 5, who we got it for?
Oh wait, hold
That's
on.
what I'm
Wasn't
saying,
Kuzma
Grant.
at like 7? Because I think
It was okay. You said 80.
because AD was
AD,
10,
Then
Paolo,
Paolo was
McCollum,
9, Paolo was 9,
Lowry.
Lowry was 8. Then I think Kuzma was
No,
7.
McCollum was 8.
McCollum was 8. Lowry was
And then
7.
Lowry was 7. Then I think it was Kuzma. Then it was Bill.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
Kuzma was 6. Okay, yeah. And then Bill was 5.
If y'all want to do Poole at 4, I don't got no problem with that. Cause that's
Yes.
I
I
said
kind of want
Grant.
Poole
I
at
said
4.
Grant, but I knew y'all was either gonna agree or if y'all disagreed, I already knew. I was like, yeah, they gonna say Poole then.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather Poole there just because he actually can hoop a little bit, bro. Like,
But that's the thing,
well,
like you know what you're getting out of Grant. Like only thing that's frustrating about Grant is he complains too much on the court. That's like he does his job. He plays his role.
And
But
that's
other than that,
frustrating, Ray.
he
Somebody
ain't been
complaining
shooting.
when they ain't like that.
In
no,
that
I'm
too.
saying
That
no, I'm
too.
saying the frustrating thing about Poole is yes, he's a better basketball player, but his like that's the main thing that's frustrating about him is his basketball IQ.
Grant Williams is averaging 6 points, 4 rebounds, and he's doing all that. 22 minutes a game, 39% from the field,
But
35% from
come
three,
on now, DJ. He
57% from
not the
free throw.
he's not the only player that complains, especially that's just a
No,
role
but
player.
but like I'm saying, as a role player that don't score, that don't really be making his shots, he telling people he finna make both free throws and miss them both. He calling for replays in the first quarter. Like he calling for challenges in the first quarter. Like we gotta do this. Is it Poole or is it Grant? We gotta take a vote. Ray, who you voting for?
I said we could just go with Poole.
Chris, who you vote for?
I'm putting Poole there.
Okay, so we got Poole there.
So even if I took Grant, I mean it was gonna be 2-1 anyway. So I mean that's all I was
Okay,
like,
go
y'all,
ahead.
we can just go with Poole, and then the next one we can go with Grant.
So we good with Grant at 3. We good. Man, Grant fucking sucks. But I can't stand that, bro. It's like, dude, acting like he had that one game 7. No, they game 6. Was that game 6? Was it game 7? I don't know. Where he went off all them threes against the Bucks. But so at 2, because I think it's on you, Chris. Because we just
No,
came to
that's
a
on you
consensus.
because that's when Chris said. That's when Chris was like, I'll go with
Okay,
Grant. You
okay.
objected, and he
Okay.
said he'll go with Grant at 3. He said he didn't want to
I'm
jump the gun, but
gonna go. This is hard, but I'm gonna go with Dillon Brooks.
I object.
Y'all, okay. What about you, Chris? What about you, Chris? You object
I
to?
think you can. I think it can go either way.
You got to be the tiebreaker though.
Uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna eject that one too, man.
All right, so we gonna put what's his name? Russell Westbrook here. Man, Russell Westbrook is bad though, y'all. Like you add
He
him
ain't
to the
nowhere near as
team,
bad as Dillon Brooks.
but okay, I'll give y'all that. So I'm gonna reveal it to the people. And this is gonna be Quiet Hype Media's top 10 most frustrating players. I'm gonna put his whole name. We need to see your whole name. You don't get no nickname on this list.
Shit.
So, Quiet Hype Media's top 10 most frustrating players 2023 edition. Number 1, Dillon Brooks. 2, Russell Westbrook. 3, Grant Williams. 4, Jordan Poole. 5, Bradley Beal. 6, Kyle Kuzma. 7, Kyle Lowry. 8, CJ McCollum. 9, Paolo Banchero. 10, Anthony Davis. Just imagine all these niggas was on one team. Nigga being there like, man, we would never watch any of these games. Well, that should probably be. We probably would. It's like, bro, this you seen what this nigga Westbrook and Dillon Brooks was getting into it. But
Oh my god.
just imagine a backcourt of Westbrook Brooks, and then you got Grant Williams, Cal Kuzma, and Anthony Davis in the front court. But yeah, we ready to move on. This was frustrating to make. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see them up one more time. Top 10 most frustrating players: Dillon Brooks, Westbrook, Grant Williams, Jordan Poole, Bradley Beal, Cal Kuzma, Cal Lowry, C.J. McCollum, Paolo Banchero, and Anthony Davis. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of the show, man. This is how we go end the show with on this topic right here, man. Because I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I was watching the Milwaukee and the Kings game. And I was just watching Brook Lopez, just how he was impacting the game as a dude that's supposed to be over the hump in his career, like past his prime. Uh, he's a center. He went from being an offensive center to a defensive anchor. Just like everything about his game, I'm like, damn, this nigga Brook Lopez been in the league a long time, and he's still very effective. He finna probably get defensive player of the year. And I was just thinking, because last year in the playoffs for Boston, I was like, Al Horford is really doing his thing. He an older player, so it's like those two is kind of like on the same tier for me. So I put it on Bleacher Report. Who would you rather have? And people was, it was mixed bag. I put it on a poll on YouTube. It was a mixed bag. I was getting a lot of interesting conversation around it, so I wanted to bring it to y'all. So, yeah, Al Horford, Brook Lopez, who y'all got? You can do right now and overall career if you want to.
Man, this is hard. I had to think about this.
I think it depends on what you want out of the player.
Like, give me an example.
If you want somebody who is very, very great at what they bring to the table, and they gonna be healthy for the most part, you got to go with Horford. If you want a big that can get you 20 and also be a rim protector in a prime, I mean, you can go Brook. But like just overall career, I feel like that's like I told you yesterday. I feel Al Horford has been that straight line while Brook Lopez done went up, down, and he's finally kind of ascending again. But at the same time, Al Horford has always been I'm not who I was when I first made my first All Star team to my last All Star team, that's the same player I still am now.
Yeah,
And it's
I
kind of
see what
hard
you're
to go
saying.
against that because it's like his game has translated. But when you think
Okay,
about
so
him playing for the Atlanta Hawks versus who we play with now, these are two totally different teams.
I'm gonna ask you this question, Ray. So who would you take in their proms, Al Horford or Brook Lopez? At the best you've just seen both of them play, at their very best that you've seen them play NBA basketball, who you take?
That's what I was saying. Brook, we kind of was robbed of Brook's true prime because he was getting hurt. Dude broke his foot. Like, like his first three seasons, his first three seasons, he played all 82 games. Then he broke his foot, played 5. Next season came back, played 74. He was still solid. His first, he had a run there where he was giving you 19 or 20 points a game for about like a 4 or 5 year stretch, and then had a 17-point season and came back and gave you 2 back-to-back 20 points. The only thing that was always just mind-boggling to me about his height and the fact that he played a lot of minutes is that he always was. I feel like he was underachieving as far as a rebounder. He was a terrible rebounder as a center, over 7 feet. You giving me 6 rebounds a game as a starter? That's crazy.
Okay, so who you taking? I'm saying you got to pick one. You got to pick one. You got to pick.
That's what I'm saying. When I think about who I'm taking, whether it's prime or longevity, I'm still looking at consistency. What were you
Oh, so you
consistently
just so
looking
you
like
Horford.
in your prime? I'd probably take Horford because it's as nice as we know Brook Lopez was on the block in the midi. I mean, I just feel like Horford was a better rebounder. I feel like he was always a solid defender in his own right. Um, he got more All Star teams. He got everything that you want to look at. He got more than during their prime years.
Okay, okay, Chris.
I think I'm going Brook.
All right,
And like, if you if you want to take the argument that Horford was better this prime and he's gonna be more available, that's cool. But if I like the way I'm looking at it is, if I had to like as far as like teams fully healthy, I feel like Brook Lopez's absence would affect what the Bucks do a lot more than Al Horford's absence with the Celtics. Because
Hmm.
really, the only time that the Celtics be acting like shit is wrong is when Robert Williams is hurt, because he's really their defensive anchor in the middle.
Yeah.
So, as far as they impact on their teams, as far as who I'm taking Brook Lopez because he's a better defender. He's averaging more points right now, and he's doing that at an age that a lot of people was not expecting, especially with his injury history. The fact that he's still playing this hard on defense and still, what's he averaging? What, 15 points a game
He's at about
this season?
16 points. Yep,
He
about
averaging
15 points.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so shit, I'll take it. You giving me 2.5 blocks, so you playing some defense. You showing me some effort on the glass,
So you
and he's
saying
shooting thirty
you'll
eight
take
percent from three.
so you saying you'll take Brook now?
I'll take Brook now. If you want to say you want to take Al Horford, as far as his prime years, I won't argue that because he was part of a winning basketball situation when he was with Atlanta. Like that was prime Al Horford. I won't argue that with you because just like you said, Brook Lopez's prime, a lot of it got robbed by injury. Even though we knew the talent was there, he just didn't get to showcase. So again, that goes into availability. So I'll definitely give you that. But if I'm talking right now, I'm taking Brook Lopez mainly just because of the impact that they both have in their teams. Brook Lopez has a higher impact on what the Bucks are trying to do rather than Al Horford.
Mm.
I feel like the Celtics like is because the big man that they be messed up about losing is Robert Williams because he's the real defensive anchor over there. He's the one that provides that lockdown in the paint. Like Al
Okay,
Horford,
so
he don't play defense like that no more at his age.
I'm gonna ask you this question, Chris. So you think if Robert Williams was healthy, we'll be seeing way less than of Horford? You think Horford is playing out of necessity instead of that's who they would rather play?
I feel like that there are times when they have them both on the floor in certain situations when they want to make themselves a big team because they can be a big team because you got Marcus Smart that's at your point guard position, and then you throw in Brown at the 2, Tatum at the 3, Horford at the 4, and Williams at the 5. That's a pretty big fucking lineup.
Mhm.
So that's something that I see they like because if they were playing the Bucks, that's what they gonna run.
Okay, I see what you.
So so it's times like I said where, but even still with that, I still feel like they'd be like you would see a bigger impact with the Celtics let Al Horford be there and Robert Williams are gone versus it be the other way around. Like I still think they would be able to like because Grant Williams ain't small either. Like if you want to throw Grant
Mhm.
Williams out there, he can play like he can take Al Horford's spot at the 4, and he's still a big body. Like he ain't small.
So
I know
basically,
we
your
just got
argument for right now is that Al Horford is more replaceable than Brook Lopez is.
yeah, I can find like their replacements on the team for what Al Horford does. I don't think that I think if you take Brook Lopez out of the equation, that it changes what Milwaukee's trying to do completely. Because now you're asking Giannis to put more effort on the defensive side of the ball, at the 5 than you would like. You want him to just go ahead and cook and not exert himself. Like he's still
Mm.
gonna do it, but if you ain't shit, if he ain't got to shit, why make him do it? He can keep who you say he was guarding the other day.
Yeah, Giannis was going Trey Lyles, bro.
Yeah, but hey, if we could go and do this with him guarding Trey Lyles, then damn it, let's get him to guard Trey Lyles.
That shit's crazy. That nigga Sub-Zero was on here capping like Giannis, the greatest defender he ever seen. He nigga going Trey Lyles. But Ray, you agree with Chris' point about that Al Horford is more dispensable or replaceable than Brook Lopez is right now?
I'll say yeah, just because the Celtics are deeper at that, especially at that position. So I mean that'll be who's the backup center for Lopez.
Portis, he averaging a double off the bench.
But what does he
6'11".
bring? What does he bring as a center?
He averaging double-digit rebounds. He rebound the ball.
But see,
No,
I don't
I'm
even know. I
saying
don't
no.
know
I'm
if
talking about for as like protecting the paint as
Yeah,
effectively as
he not a
Brook
great
Lopez.
he not a great rim protector.
So
He
that's the
not
thing
terrible.
that's the thing that the Bucks desperately need, and Brook Lopez allowed. Like he's the only true rim protector on their team. So yeah, I would agree with that because, like you said, Al Horford. And plus, Al Horford has kind of taken he lost a little stuff this year. I mean, for one, battling injuries. So and he getting older. So
He's 2 years
and
older than Lopez.
I'm saying
36, scored
he's
for
also
34.
battling an injury for a lot of the first part of the season. So
Horford been balling though. Horford been at 12 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists in his last 5, 1.6 blocks. He been shooting 50% from the field, 52% from 3. That's what he been doing the last 5 games. And for the season, he's at 10.6 rebounds, 3 assists, a block, and then he's shooting 48% from the field, 45% from 3. He's shooting 45% from 3, y'all, for the season. 55 games. I feel like it's an argument. It like what you were saying earlier, Ray. It depends on what your team need, but I feel like this is a good argument because I feel like they both are valued the same in their current situations. I feel like what Al Horford brought in the playoffs last year even with Robert Williams there or not there, Al Horford was indispensable. I feel like you can't take away what Al Horford did last year in that finals run. I felt like he was that special as a role player. He was if they would have won, Al Horford would have been talked about as one of the best role players we've seen. Like that run, that was one of the best runs by a role player that we've seen, especially an older guy. But this current year, I can't say that I wouldn't take Brook Lopez. I probably would take Brook Lopez, but it's closer than people might think. It's real. It's way closer than people might think. I feel like they right there together. I feel like if you up Al Horford's usage like they do with Brook Lopez, I think we will have a discussion here. But right now, as we stand, it's Brook Lopez as of right now. But overall, I got Horford. So I mean, it really ain't no yelling at each other like I thought. It's kind of we on the same page, so that kind of sucks. But I thought somebody was gonna come here and talk crazy, but it is what it is. Al Horford, Brook Lopez. I just wanted to shine a light on those two because I felt like they literally went from all stars and being a first, second option on their team in their prime. And they've been on decent teams too. But for them to go to really role players and excelling in roles and excel in this NBA, like where you got to deal with switching onto the perimeter, like I feel like these two bigs just got a shout out to them for evolving. You know, but anything else y'all want to talk about? Because this wasn't as spicy as I thought, but it was still a good combo.
He thought it was gonna be some fireworks on this hoe. No, that was a look. I told y'all like that's a good one. Like that's one that really ain't no like because they both damn near viewed the same, in my opinion.
Hey, yeah, they are. In my opinion, too. This was an
They both.
efficient.
Now we can talk about what the fuck going on with these goddamn Ball brothers and these goddamn injuries they keep getting. They talk about Lonzo might be out for another season. Season ain't even over with yet.
That's great. Like, what type of injury is it? Like, is it more to it than they telling us? Something?
No, they don't know what it is. That's the problem. They don't know what it is. It's one of those injuries.
That boy out there collecting that check. The X-ray's not showing nothing. I promise you, bro, it's an injury. I feel it. But we can't. We never seen nothing like this.
I don't know, bro. It's like I feel bad because it's probably gonna be like the Lonzo, what's the name? What's the nigga name from the Warriors? It's probably gonna be like that type of situation. Sean Livingston. Because like he might be back in 3 years when he's 28, 29 years old, but he'll never be the bouncy Lonzo that we know. I feel like that defense is gonna be gone.
Third knee surgery.
That defense we know gonna be gone, and them springs gonna be gone. So it's like we seen the last of Lonzo Ball as we know him. I feel like I could safely say that.
Sean Livingston came back and was pretty solid on defense.
But Lonzo was elite on defense. Last year, you could say he was a top 3, top 5 perimeter defender, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset we didn't get to see the full.
Lonzo?
I'm still upset we didn't get to see the full experiment with that Chicago Bulls situation. I was actually looking forward to see how far that all three of them could have went in the playoffs with him, Caruso, with and Zach LaVine.
Look at them go as far as they went. First round exit.
Bro, don't disrespect them like that.
Bulls were noticeably playing at a higher level when he was on the court versus when he wasn't on the court.
Bro, see, y'all being fake. Y'all know I was the biggest Bulls advocate last year.
Wait.
I was the biggest Bulls advocate last year.
I was talking about LeBron was playing at an MVP level. They, what's it called? Caruso and Ball was out there harassing brothers. And LaVine was looking like a true number 2.
I ain't tripping because I was big on the Bulls last year. Lonzo one of my favorite players. I've been watching him since he's in high school.
But you're not just gonna sit there and act like they
would have been so they played the Bucks.
So
stop it. Stop it. Just stop. That's no. Lonzo is not helping them against the Bucks.
Okay.
You gotta have rim protection when you playing against somebody like Giannis. You don't get no rim protection with Lonzo. You get perimeter defense, and you get him to shut down Drew Holiday. Okay, Drew Holiday shut down himself. All I'm saying is he wasn't moving the needle in terms of title contention. He would have made them more competitive, so. But and I like what he was doing when it comes to just like being that floor general defender, like facilitating, rebounding. His rebounding too. Like he was just a good overall point guard, overall player. We not gonna talk about Drew Holiday either, Ray. Going 8 for 25 in his last 2 games. We're not
My
talking about
God.
that.
He 8 for 12 right now. I mean, they are losing though to the Pacers.
He went 4 for 14 against Phoenix. He went 4 for 9 against Sac. He went 7 for 22 against Golden State.
Speaking of Lopez, he not playing tonight, and they are losing by 13 to the Pacers.
But anything else y'all want to talk about before we get out of here? Because this is a pretty efficient episode.
Man.
We hit everything. This was a good one.
Who you say you said the Bucks is playing the Pacers right now?
Yeah.
Let's see. So what y'all think the Heat and the Celtics would look like? Because that's what the first round matchup looking like right now. If they stay at the 7th seed.
I think the Heat would just tire them out for the second round. Like the Heat wouldn't win, but they'll make them niggas tired. It'll be 6-7, like it always is. But I can't possibly see the way the Heat are constructed, especially offensively. I can't see them beating the Celtics 4 times. What about you, Ray?
I think you said it perfectly. I mean, the Heat is one of those teams everybody's gonna look at him like.
Like, yeah.
These dudes gonna play hard. Even like they can be down 3-0. This about to feel like a game 7, man.
Yep. I'm with you on that. And say, I'm looking at this. Do y'all think the Grizzlies will catch the Kings? You know, Ja only out for 8 games. Think
You
they'll
know
get their
what?
2
That's
seed
what I
back?
want to talk about. That
I don't want to talk about
motherfucker.
it. I don't want to talk
Man,
about that
hold
too
on.
long. We'll talk about it though.
I'm not, but I'm confused. How they? Let me get this right. Let me get my because I was about to just go all over the place. So they only suspended him for 8 games, but are they? Did I see something that they counting the games that he already missed?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
so
like by Monday against the Mavericks. I want to say.
So how you gonna count the games that he already missed and he decided to miss them?
No, that was a team decision. Team working
Yeah,
with
he
the
got
league.
suspended.
Well, team decision, whatever the decision, but I don't know, man. I feel like the NBA is soft. I miss David Stern. You want to bring a gun? 50 games.
But the thing with it is everybody was saying he didn't break no laws. Everything was legal up to code. It's just a bad look more than he did something that was illegal. He did something stupid, but it wasn't illegal.
And then this is the shit that got me. He said it wasn't his gun.
No, the thing that got me is the police asked questions that Jalen Rose was asking him. who gun was it?
bro,
Like, bro, you think you about to say on live TV who gun it was?
bro, like, just when you say that out loud, and it's like, so you stunned with another motherfucker shit?
Yes.
When did with DJ?
If he would have said that was his gun, he would have got in more trouble. So why would he? It was a lose-lose. If I say it's my gun, people the NBA definitely gonna be like, oh yeah, we got him. We can get him for the rest of the season and probably some of next season.
Did that nigga watch
his gun? People gonna be like, you an idiot for stunning. Like, so in that point, he was really just trying to save his own self, but also not throw nobody under the bus. So that's what he was doing by saying
this whole situation was.
That's the first thing. He should have went live. The fact that he went live then I'm like, bro, what did you accomplish?
Did that nigga watch the die out he heard?
I didn't even pay attention.
That boy tried to look clean cut like he was going to court.
He listened to Gilbert Arenas. Y'all heard Gilbert Arenas? He listened to Gilbert Arenas' advice. As he should.
But no, people were showing like his lives from just other seasons, and they're like, "Man, he been wild." And I was like, "Yeah,
I've been talking about though." How long have I been telling y'all about this nigga bit? Because I never liked him. I just thought this year that they was going somewhere.
And then his daddy be chilling with him. I'm like, you his daddy, you not his brother? Like, why you out there trying to be cool? Like, dude, you 20 years ago, that was you. Why you still trying to be that guy 20 years later? Like,
y'all know his daddy played with Ray Allen in high school?
Yeah, they always try to bring it up. Like, I ain't care about that.
I didn't know until recently. Damn.
Every time they talk about, I'm like, bro, y'all gonna keep bringing this up like he went pro or something. Like he was Ray Allen's teammate with the Bucks or something. Like, bro.
They say we do not care.
Ray Allen lied and said, "Oh, yeah, I remember you." Yeah.
Bro, they got pictures together, bro. I'm pretty sure you remember his high school team.
I mean, you played high school together. I hope you got at least one picture together.
So you don't remember all your high school teammates?
Yeah. I'm not about to act like we were oh yeah, man, we all hanging out all the time though.
Nah, but I'm saying you was like, never mind. But my thing with y'all, man,
we came in together as freshmen, most of us. So from that, of course, I'm gonna remember them. We knew each other from freshman to senior year. So,
but I'm saying, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I was hard on Ja, but I've been feeling like Ja been stupid for a couple of years now. I feel like he been making the wrong decisions for a couple of years now. I want to see him hoop, bro. I feel like this team really is pretty good. I don't feel like they got a chance without Clark and Adams, but I want to see Ja come back, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. I feel like Triple J is being undervalued in this whole thing because he been carrying them defensively, and he done got better offensively. He's been taking it off the dribble more. He's been shooting the three a little bit better. I feel like Triple J, Ja Morant has cast a shadow over Triple J's performance this year. He was an all-star too, wasn't he? I think so. But I feel like Jaren Jackson was very good this year, and Ja Morant he's just not making it easy for his team, especially since, you know, they had a chance to be the top team in the West this year because it's wide open. And then he said he ain't got no problems in the West. He got all the antics. It's like, say, dog, you don't get these chances all the time. Charles Barkley was saying that. I was listening to Charles Barkley. He was like, hey, man, everybody think they can win every year. But they say, you don't really got a chance for real, every year. And y'all got a chance. He was like, you supposed to be not taking that for granted. So that's my biggest thing with Ja. He taking it for granted, the situation he's in, the money he's making, endorsements. And then he has a good team. It's like, not only is you one of the faces of the league, it's like if y'all keep developing and growing together, y'all got a chance. So I don't know. I do want to see him come back and hoop, though. I want to see how he responds to this pressure. I want to see what he really made of. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the nigga to stay down forever. I just did want him to see that to air his right. He was being stupid for about 2-3 years, y'all. He was being stupid. And y'all know how vocal I was on Ja. I thought he was gonna get his shit together this year, and they was playing great. And another roadblock. So we just gotta see how the nigga bounce back, man. I ain't rooting against him, but y'all ready to end it, man?
I guess, but shit.
Oh man,
Man.
this is a fun episode though. But it'll start the editing process, get on it right quick. But man, this is it for Hoop Historians. We covered everything today. I'm Diddy Nose Ball. That's White Boy Chris. That's Ray. We's out, y'all. Dang, nigga, y'all ain't gonna say bye. Damn, nigga, y'all ain't
Oh shit.
Y'all just bullshit.
Like